What's up, YouTube? Wanted to do a quickie here. Hopefully a quickie. God, I ramble on sometimes, and I apologize for that. Sometimes I got a lot to say. I got a lot of feelings. Yeah, you're right. I don't really have feelings. So, this is the last knife that I'm going to make here in the current Fair and Forged Knife Workshop. I am moving up in the world into a larger shop with better equipment. Finally, oh yay, good equipment. I'm so excited. Alright, so hopefully that translates into even more badass knives. And being able to make them quicker, oh yeah, that's going to be nice to have a little bit more speed happening. But this knife, wow, that was a long pause. This knife is M390. It's got a fairly light stone wash. M390 is pretty hard. I mean, the way he treated it, it's hard, so it's difficult to get really deep, nasty stone wash on it. Of course, I can't see if you can actually see it, because you might be able to. Some canvas micarta, black canvas micarta scales, fairly simple. Probably one of the most normal looking knives I've ever made. But that was sort of the goal. That was what we wanted to do. Yeah. I mean, do I like it? Yeah, I do. It feels nice. I mean, so this is a small knife. This is like a 3-inch blade. And so it's supposed to be a neck knife. I don't know if that's going to work out so awesome as a neck knife. But I also set the sheath up for tech lock too, just in case we don't want to hang that from our neck. So there it is, the last knife from the old shop. And since I'm here, right, I'd love to say thank you. The whole reason that I'm able to move out of the garage and into a real freaking shop is because of you, the knife community, the YouTube knife community, and to some extent, people on forums. I don't have a ton of exposure on forums, and I don't hang out on forums too much, mostly because I don't have time to do that, but also because, I don't know, there are forums out there, and some of you know what I'm talking about, where there's just a lot of negativity, right, and that kind of negativity is just not conducive to a healthy artistic process or a healthy design process. It's just, then when you're sitting down to design a knife, you're like, oh, are the guys on this forum gonna rip me apart because it's got too many dimples on it? I say that because I have read such a comment, and I understand that. Yeah, I've talked about it before, I think, in a video. Right? I totally know my stuff isn't for everybody. I think if you are attempting to please everyone, then you're going to fail. And you're not really going to be making a custom knife. You're going to be making something that looks like a production knife. So, yeah, I get it. But I just don't like to be around that kind of negativity. So I try and stay away from it as much as I possibly can. But there are places, right? There are forums where, like the USN, where I have just seen fantastic, positive feedback that is just, it's inspiring, is what it is, quite frankly. When you have guys, who have very nice knife collections saying, that your stuff is nice and that they want to own it, that's inspiring. And so that makes you want to keep pushing the envelope, keep doing more and more interesting stuff. And I appreciate that. So thank you, knife community. It's because if there wasn't a knife community, then yeah, well, you people know. If I saw a great thread on USN last night as I was checking in about showing your custom knife to non-knife people, and it was absolutely hilarious because I run into it all the time. You can imagine, because I mean, well, here, you know what I carry, right? So I carry that. You can see I use that too, so that's Timascus carbon fiber SM100 titanium. Yeah, so that that tends to blow people's minds when I show them that. And then when they ask how much something like that costs, and I tell them, they're like, "Holy shit! People actually buy knives for that?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." And I'm actually pretty cheap. So, but yeah, showing knives to non-knife people. So those of you that are knife people and you've got nice knives, expensive stuff, you know, some people just don't understand. So without the knife community that understands, why you put carbon fiber on a knife, that understands why you have a $200 bolster on a knife, why you have a blade material that costs $500 a pound. Without the community, we would never have awesome knives, because everybody would be sheepish and not even carry a knife, for God's sake. Oh man, I'm starting to ramble. I'm gonna try not ramble. Wanted to keep it short. So anyway, I will definitely have new vid from the new shop when we get it all hooked up, so you can see all the fun that's gonna happen there. And thanks again. It's always a pleasure. Take care.